எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். Good evening. We'll start the class today with ஐந்து கரத்தனை யானை முகத்தனை இந்தின் இளம்பிறை போலும் எயிற்றனை நந்தி மகந்தனை ஞான கொழுந்தினை புந்தியில் வைத்தடி போற்றுகின்றேனே. That's a very famous song to invoke the blessings of Lord Ganesha. So today's lesson is very important lesson about Lord Ganesha and Lord Muruga. So அன்பே சிவமயம் சத்தியமே பராசிவம் இந்த வகுப்புல நம்ம நிறைய விஷயங்களை படிச்சுக்கிட்டு வரோம். குருதேவா சிவாய சுப்பிரமணிய சுவாமி அண்ட் போதிநாத வேலன் சுவாமியோட டீச்சிங்ஸ்ல இருந்து அவங்களோட புக்ஸ்ல இருந்து நிறைய விஷயங்களை கற்றுக்கிட்டு வரோம். இன்னைக்கு வந்து லெசன் 26, 27 போகிறோம். நம்ம யாரு நீங்க வந்துட்டு Path to Shiva download பண்ண போறீங்களோ, you can always go to himalayanacademy.com. You want to buy other Gurudeva's books also, it's available. You can buy from there. So அடியேன் செகு சுகுஸ் இந்த பாடத்தை நடத்திக்கிட்டு வரோம். இந்த வாரம் வந்து 27வது லெசன் வரைக்கும் நம்ம வந்துட்டோம். So Sadguru Bodhinatha Velan Swami is tirelessly working very, very hard to promote Saivism, and Sadguru is very fond of Malaysian Saivites. Okay, he has very high hope of Malaysia to become a center for Saivism in the world. So that's why he's giving us a lot of knowledge. Okay, there are 68 lessons. So today we are already here. Who is Lord Ganesha and who is Lord Muruga? So 68 lessons. முடிக்கிற வரைக்கும் we are committed. Okay, இந்த class முடிச்ச பிறகு I personally want to decide what to do next. Okay, how to change the teaching or whether to have these classes physically in certain areas. So I'm thinking about it. I hope Sadguru Bodhinatha Velan Swami will give his blessings. We will see. Okay, we have to go through the lessons first. Okay, today lesson 26 and 27. Now, paranga, Lord Ganesha, most popular of Hindu deities, is always worshipped first. Okay, worshipped first. முதல்ல எல்லாமே புலியார் சொல்லி போட்டு தான் எல்லாமே ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. அந்த காலத்துல இருந்து புலியார் சொல்லி போட்டு தான் ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க எல்லாத்தையும். So is worshipped first. Okay, he rests on a giant cobra which is curled 3 times beneath him. His hands are holding a broken tusk or broken tusk. He's holding Trishula, is known as Trishula. Lotus is also holding a Trishula, lotus butt. Okay, lotus butt here, the lotus butt, and a bowl of sweets. So Ganesha symbolism is, there's a lot of meanings you can give to Lord Ganesha. Today we will study. And before that, I want you to remember what happened when Lord Ganapati or Lord Ganesha started drinking milk, which is a miracle in the world that happened 30 years ago. Anybody remember? யாராவது கணேசர் பால் கொடுத்தீங்களா 30 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னால? This happened 30 years ago and widely reported in media all over the world. யாராவுக்கு அனுபவம் இருக்கா கணேஷாவுக்கு பால் கொடுத்து? நம்ம செஞ்சோம், நம்ம வீட்டில் செஞ்சோம், அப்புறம் கோயிலுக்கு போய் செஞ்சோம், நம்ம லோக்கல் டெம்பிளில் செஞ்சோம். And it was really, really a miracle. Of course, people were against Hinduism, against Ganesha worship, including the media, including scientists. Okay, they want to say other things, but we believe it is a miracle. Okay, it's a miracle. Lord Ganesha drank milk, the 1995 phenomena, which happens on the 21st September 1995, which is actually 30 years ago. 30 years ago this happened. Okay, Kuhan, do you want to read? Kuhan, can you read this? Who wants to read? Dakshina Lakshmi?
Yes, sir.
Read.
I can read.
Kuhan also can read, huh?
Yeah, sure, can read.
Okay, go ahead and read. On that day, what happens? I am just spoken to you about Ganesha drinking milk, which happened worldwide, not in one place. It happened worldwide. எல்லாம் உலகத்துல எல்லா இடத்துலயும் இது நடந்துச்சு. விநாயக பெருமான் வந்து பால் குடிச்ச சம்பவம் எல்லாம் பத்திரிகைகளையும் உலகத்துல வெளிவந்துச்சு. ஆனா அந்த விஷயம் நடந்து ரொம்ப நாளாச்சு. 30 வருஷமாச்சு. ஒரு தமிழ் திரைப்படத்துல கூட நான் இதை வந்து காமிச்சதா நான் பார்த்ததில்லை. இது வரைக்கும் பார்த்ததில்ல. இந்த மாதிரி சில விஷயங்கள் நடக்கிறப்ப நம்ம திரும்ப திரும்ப அதை போட்டு காட்டணும். அதுல ஒரு வழி எது செய்யலாம்னா சினிமா. சினிமா அதை திரும்ப திரும்ப சொல்லணும். மற்றவங்களுக்கு நடந்த அநீதிகள்லாம் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உலகத்துல அவங்க திரும்ப திரும்ப ஏதாவது ஒரு சினிமாவில் திரும்ப காட்டுவாங்க ஸோ தட் பீப்புள் டோன்ட் ஃபர்கெட் இட். பட் அவர் சினிமாஸ் again mostly owned by non-Hindus, okay, or sponsored by non-Hindus or people who are anti-Hindu, so they don't do all that, okay. So at least now we have Google and all, so we still have access to all this information. Okay, go ahead. On that day, what happened?
On that day, news spread rapidly from a small temple in New Delhi that a Ganesha idol was consuming milk offered by a priest. This led to millions of Hindus around the world flocking to temples and their home shrines to witness the event themselves. People reported seeing the liquid in the spoon disappear as it was held up to the statue's trunk. Believing it to be a divine miracle and a sign of the deity's presence, the phenomenon caused widespread excitement, a temporary milk shortage in some areas, and even brought parts of major cities to a standstill.
Okay, that's what happened 30 years ago. I was involved. I did it at my home, my mother's house, and also I went to the local temple and we were queuing up. Policemen were there, big crowd. So that really something that really happened to us. Okay. ஸோ விநாயகர் ஆலயங்கள்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பெரும்பாலும் ரோட்டு ஓரத்துலேயே மரத்துக்கிலேயே இருப்பார். ரொம்ப சிம்பிளான காட், ஈஸி டு அசஸ் ஹிம். ஓகே, ஹீ இஸ் அ வெரி சிம்பிள் காட். You close your eyes, Gurudeva say you can pray to him already, okay, no matter where you are. ஸோ சிம்பிளாக இருப்பார், ரோடு ஓரங்களே இருப்பார், ஃப்ளாட்டான இடத்துல தான் இருப்பார். முருகன் கோயிலெலாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மலை மேலே இருக்கும், ஆனால் விநாயகர் ரொம்ப குறவு, மலை மேலே இருக்கிற கோயில் ரொம்ப குறவு, ரொம்ப ஃப்ளாட்டான இடத்துல தான் இருப்பார். மக்கள் கூட ரொம்ப க்ளோஸான ஒரு கடவுள். ஸோ இவர் யார், அதை பற்றி இன்னைக்கு நம்ம படிக்க போகிறோம். ஹூ இஸ் லார்ட் கணேஷா? குஹன், கேன் யூ கண்டினியூ ரீடிங்?
Sure, sir, can.
Okay.
All right. So, who is Lord Ganesha? Lord Ganesha is the elephant-faced patron of art and science, the lord of obstacles and guardian of dharma.
Okay,
First son.
He's the lord of, he's the patron of art and science. Okay, lord of obstacles and guardian of dharma. So he has got a very high portfolio from Lord Shiva to govern the whole thing. Okay, carry on.
First son of Shiva, he is worshipped before any of the other gods, including Shiva himself.
Okay, we know any program you go, Hindu program, whether it's a wedding or it's a Graha Pravesham or anything, கல்யாணம் எல்லாத்துலையும் போனீங்கன்னா அந்த ஒரு குடம் வச்சு விநாயகர் வழிபாடு செய்வாங்க. விநாயகர் பூஜை செஞ்சுட்டு தான் எல்லாத்தையும் நம்ம செய்வோம். காலையில் விநாயகர் கோயிலுக்கு போயிட்டு தான் நிறைய பேர், லட்சக்கணக்கான மில்லியன் கணக்கான மக்கள் அவங்களோட தொழில் வேலையை ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. ஓகே, he is always worshipped first because obstacles can be there, can come from anywhere and from any place, from any people. So we worship him first. Okay.
His Vahana or mount is Mushika, the mouse, symbol of the god's ability to access all places in the mind.
Okay, you see his வாகனம் வாகனம், விநாயகரோட வாகனம் வந்து இந்த மூஷிக வாகனம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதனால தான் அந்த பாட்டு இருக்கு. குஹன், மேபி யூ கேன் சிங் திஸ் சாங். டு யூ நோ? குஹன்,
not so sure, sir, but I can try.
ಮೂಷಿಗ ವಾಹನ ಮೋದಗ ಹಸ್ತ ಚಾಮರ ಕರ್ಣ ವಿಲಂಬಿದ ಸುತ್ರ ವಾಮನ ರೂಪ ಮಹೇಶ್ವರ ಪುತ್ರ ವಿಘ್ನ ವಿನಾಯಕ ಪಾದ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. That's the song, very popular song actually, very popular bhajan song. Okay, Kuhan, you read.
Salutations to Sri Vighna Vinayaka, whose vehicle is the mouse and who has the Muruga in his hand, whose large ears are like fans and who wears a long sacred thread, who is short in stature and is the son of Sri Maheshwara, Lord Shiva, prostrations at the feet of Sri Vigna Vinayaka, the remover of the obstacles of his devotees.
Okay, he is known as, one of his name is Vigna Vinayaka. The meaning is remover of obstacles. Okay, நம்ம ஒரு காரியம் செய்ய போறோம்னா தடுங்கள் ஏன் வருது? தடுங்கள் வர்றதுக்கு காரணம் வந்துட்டு நம்மளுடைய சொந்த கர்மா. கர்மானா பூர்வ ஜென்ம கர்மான்னு மட்டும் இல்லை. நேற்று என்ன செஞ்சோம் அதோட இம்ப்ளிகேஷன் இன்னைக்கு நடக்கும்ல. போன வருஷம் என்ன செஞ்சோம் அதோட இம்ப்ளிகேஷன் நாளைக்கு நடக்கலாம். அதனால அது வந்து நம்மளை ரொம்ப நம்மளை துன்படுத்தக்கூடாது. நம்ம பாதையில் ரொம்ப பெரிய தடுங்களை ஏற்படுத்தக்கூடாதுன்னு விநாயகரை வழிபாடு செய்வோம். விநாயகர் ரிமூவ்ஸ், he is the remover. Okay, he is the remover of obstacles because every human wants to become successful and not many can do it because mainly because of the obstacles on the way, and some will give up. So we have Vinayagar. So you go after him. You have any obstacles, you pray to Lord Ganesha. He will definitely remove. Okay. As far as Ganesha is concerned, I have many. I'm sure all of you also have many personal experiences of him removing the obstacles and putting me back on track. Okay. You will experience this if you start praying to him. Okay. We'll carry on. Gurudeva thought. Kuhan? Kuhan, are you there? Kuhan, are you there? Okay, who wants to read? Sir, Chandran sir?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Ken sir. Can you continue?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Gurudeva taught.
Guru Deva taught wherever his devotees are, in the home, the factories, the offices, the hospitals, the marketplace, orbiting in space, or tilling the soil on the farm, Lord Ganesha is ever there. We worship him before beginning a new project, taking an exam, or making a major decision, such as where to go to college. When we feel the need for Ganesha's blessings, we attend puja to him in the temple or pray to him at our home shrine.
Yes. So before making any major decision, we can always pray to him. People do pray to him. Okay. From the smallest kind of people to the very established people, all of them pray to Lord Ganesha, and this is very common among the Hindus. Hindus of all sect. நமக்கு வந்து சைவிசம், வைஷ்ணவிசம், சக்திசம்லாம் இருக்குதுல்ல, எல்லா மதத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்க, அந்த எல்லா சமயத்தை சேர்ந்தவங்களும் கணேச வழிபாடு இருக்கும். Ganesha is like our Jalur Gamilang is common for all. Like our bandera is common for all. Malayu, China, India, Iban, Kadazan, எல்லாத்துக்கும் காமனாக இருக்குல்ல ஒரு பண்டேரா, அந்த மாதிரி கணேஷா. Everybody prays to him, and he is also worshipped in other countries. Okay, all over the world there is a form of Ganesha worship. Okay, so before you do something important, even going to college, Guru Satguru Bodhinatha has written as to where to go to college. Where to go to college, he has written. So he means it, okay? This is a serious matter. You can always pray so that you don't end up in the wrong place. You don't become misplaced in life. So Ganesha worship is very, very important. Okay, sir, so we can pray in the home shrine, huh? Okay, sir, you can get to know him.
You can get to know him as a good friend.
Okay, when you go to temple, you pray to Lord Ganesha, think of him as your good friend who you can share all your problems, you can talk to him. He is very down to earth, really, really down to earth. அதான் கணேச டெம்பிள்லாம் முன்னே சொன்ன கீழே இருக்கும். கோயில் போனீங்கன்னா கோயில் உள்ள போகிறதுக்கே வெளியில் இருப்பார், அரச மரத்து கீழே இருப்பார் வெளியிலேயே. Very close God, he is always there to guide you, to help you, to remove the obstacles from your path. Okay, so விநாயகர் வழிபாடு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியம். Okay, sir.
To contact him, hold his elephant image in your mind.
Okay, you hold his elephant image in your mind. We are going to do this now. We are going to practice this now. Do you have any serious problem in your life? Any complications? We are going to pray. We are going to pray together. You see what happens. Okay, we can try this next week or some other time. You can tell me what happened. Okay, so think of something, whatever you have, whatever you want to pray to, whoever you want to pray. You think we will do this. Sir, Pading sir, to contact him, hold.
To contact him, hold his elephant image in your mind. Look into his eyes. Speak your questions and problems into his right ear. When you are finished, open your eyes.
Okay, you see this. So you close your eyes. In your mind, you look at him. In your mind, you see his image, and you speak your problems and whatever worries you have to his right leg, right ear. This is his right. His right, his left, right ear. Then what do? You can hold look into his eyes, speak your questions and problems in the right ear. When you're finished, open your eyes. Open your eyes and Soldat Sadhguru. So before that, we actually close our eyes. Okay, we will try. All of us can try. We do together this one. You just look at him, close your eyes. You pray whatever you want to pray. You tell him into his right ear. Okay, once you are done, you can open your eyes. This image, I took it from Google. This is not a temple image, but Gurudev, what Sadhguru says is you hold his elephant image in your mind. Okay, we are worshipping through the mind. It's not physically you're worshipping this Google image. Okay, so I think that part we are clear.
When you have
okay, remember what you prayed, Then carry on, sir. When you're finished, open your eyes. Yeah,
when you're finished, open your eyes. Ganesha's guidance will come in a subtle, indirect manner. Over the next several days, watch for signs, perhaps a suggestion or even a casual comment from a teacher, parent, or a friend that suddenly makes it clear what you should do.
Okay, that's how it will happen. Very subtle and indirect manner. You are thinking where to go to college, what to study. Suddenly your teacher may say, hey, Kuhan, why not you do law? I think you can study law. Okay, you can memorize things. You can give your points in a very mature way. Why not you study law? Your teacher may say, while you are thinking where to go, what course to do. It will come to you from somewhere, from a teacher, parent, a friend, that suddenly it makes it clear what you should do. So Lord Ganesha will talk to you, will communicate to you over the next several days. Okay. Even a very casual comment from a teacher, anything you just follow over the next several days, watch for the signs. See what Lord Ganesha wants to tell you. All right. The Shakti, sir?
The Shakti of Lord Ganesha is a gentle, soothing force. Even a subtle encounter has the power to bring us into the secure consciousness of the Muladhara Chakra, the fourth center of memory where Ganesha resides.
Okay, Ganesha resides. எங்க விநாயகர் எங்க இருக்காரு? மூலாதார சக்கரால இருக்காரு. மெமரி லேன்ல இருக்கிறாரு. எங்க இருக்கிறார் விநாயக பெருமான்? ஓகே, மூலாதார சக்கரா மெமரியில இருக்கிறாரு. This is where he resides. This is where he operates. His consciousness operates through us. Okay, so even a subtle encounter, சும்மா கொஞ்சம் முந்தி நம்ம கண்ணை மூடி சும்மா பார்த்தோம்ல, secure consciousness of Muladhara Chakra, the fourth center, resides. Okay, carry on, sir. These blessings.
This blessing keeps us above the 7 lower chakras, home of the base emotions such as jealousy, fear, and anger.
Okay, so this will keep us இதுக்கு கீழே இன்னும் 7 சக்கரம் இருக்கு. அதெல்லாம் very negative chakra. We have studied. It's very negative feelings like jealousy, fear, anger. இதெல்லாம் வந்து அது கீழே இருக்கும். அதுல இருந்து நம்மள மேலேயே மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுறதுக்கு லார்ட் கணேஷாவோட அந்த மூலாதார சக்ரா, அந்த கான்ஷியஸ்னஸ், அதை பற்றியான உணர்வு நமக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியம். லார்ட் சிவா.
Lord Siva, the supreme god, created Lord Ganesha, Murugan, and all the other Hindu gods. They are souls like us, but of a higher evolution, destined to enjoy union with him. They are very old and mature souls, mighty beings who live in the Sivaloka. Though commonly depicted as male or female, they are actually beyond gender.
Okay. So Lord Siva, the supreme god, created Lord Ganesha and Muruga, and they are souls like us. They are not concepts. Some people believe, or they even want us to believe, that these are just concepts and symbols. No, they are, Gurudeva says, they are true beings, true souls who works very hard to support the system created by Lord Shiva, especially the Pasam, okay, Anava, Maya, Karma. So their role is so important. And they are very old and mature soul, mighty beings. They உண்மையிலே அவங்க உயிரோடு இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒரு தன்மை உள்ளவங்க. அவங்க சும்மா ஒரு படமோ ஒரு காட்சியோ கிடையாது, ஒரு கற்பனையோ கிடையாது. உண்மையிலே அந்த தன்மை உடையவங்க who live in Sivaloka. Okay, this family lives in Sivaloka. சிவாவோட சக்தி தான் பார்வதி. அவங்களுக்கு 2 குழந்தை மாதிரி நமக்கு சமைச்சு காட்டியிருக்கிறாங்க. பட் இது எல்லாமே ஒரு பீயிங்ஸ் கிரியேட்டட் பை லார்ட் சிவா. They are true beings, very high level rishis, swamis, and gurus have communications with them. They have communicated, they have been guided, okay, to do certain things. Like we also, you try, Lord Ganesha, your connection will be very fast. Very, very fast, okay? Okay, sir, what Gurudeva says?
Lord Ganesha was created as a governor and interplanetary, intergalactic Lord.
Okay, intergalactic Lord, Lord for the whole universe. Lord Ganesha is Lord for the whole universe. Okay, not only our world, but for the whole universe, because he holds Dharma. Okay, he is the Lord of Dharma. So everything is being held in a system. Dharma and sonale divine law. And the law தான் எல்லாமே நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு பாருங்க. அதுக்கு அதிபதி தான் Lord Ganesha. Carry on, sir.
His knowledge is infinite. His judgment is just. This Lord of obstacles prevents us from hurting ourselves through living under an incomplete concept or making a request unneeded or beginning an endeavor not well thought out.
Okay, this is Lord of obstacle prevents us from hurting ourselves. That is his main job. He doesn't want you to get hurt. He doesn't want you to take the wrong path. So he is there to help you through his Shaktis. He wants to make sure he doesn't want us to go through living under an incomplete concept or making a request unneeded. Okay, unneeded. நம்ம சமயத்தில் நமக்கு ஒத்து வராத தேவைப்படாத விஷயங்களை கூடயும் ப்ரே பண்ணுவோம். லார்ட் கணேஷாட ப்ரே பண்ணீங்கன்னா அது நடக்காது. Okay, he will make sure it doesn't happen to you. Okay. See, whenever we are confused, எந்த பாதையில் போகிறது, இந்த பாதையில் போகிறதா, அந்த பாதையில் போகிறதா, இது படிக்கிறதா, அது படிக்கிறதா, இந்த பிஸ்னஸ் செய்கிறதா, அந்த பிஸ்னஸ் செய்கிறதா, whenever you have this kind of situation, which we all have, நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்கும் இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சூழ்நிலை வரும். வாழ்க்கையில் கண்டிப்பாக இந்த மாதிரி சூழ்நிலை வரும். அப்படியான காலத்தில் கண்டிப்பாக you need to worship the Lord Ganesha. You go and worship the Lord Ganesha, break a coconut, okay? And you will see your path will become very, very clear. Path clear-ஆ தெரிஞ்ச பிறகு அதை கெட்டியாக பிடிச்சிக்கணும். அதுக்கப்புறம் யோசிக்கக்கூடாது. ஓகே, திருவள்ளுவர் சொல்லியிருக்கிறாரு, முடிவு எடுக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னே 100 தடவை யோசிக்கலாம். ஆனால் யோசித்த பிறகு முடிவு எடுத்த பிறகு யோசிக்கக்கூடாது. யோசிச்சோமா அது ரொம்ப குழப்பம் தான் வரும். Okay, once you have decided and through the grace of Lord Ganesha, you are making this decision, he will be with you. You don't need to worry. You just move forward. You just move forward. And all these things I can say personally I have experienced, okay? Very personally, because I'm in this study of Gurudeva since very, very young, since my teenage. So I have gone through many things and I've tested this, okay? One of this, I wanted to go to Hawaii, okay? In about 1994, I think I wanted to go to Hawaii, but I just graduated. I didn't have work. I didn't have enough money. So I went to Kotumalai Pullayar temple. Sir, தெரியுமா சார் போயிருக்கீங்களா கோட்டுமலைக்கு?
Many times, sir.
Many times. I went to that temple, sit down and pray to Lord Ganesha. Ganesha, I want to go to Hawaii. Somehow help me. And I ended up in Hawaii. I ended up in the Kauai Adinam ashram. I was there. I helped in the translation of Gurudeva's books into Malay, the newspaper, Hinduism Today into Malay. I prayed in all the temples. அந்த டைம்ல வந்து இறைவன் டெம்பிள்ல கடவுள் டெம்பிள் தான் இருந்துச்சு. I prayed there, then I came back. So it can happen. Okay, it can happen. Things doesn't happen in our life because of our karma, because of our past actions. Okay, because of our actions or inactions. That's why things don't happen. So அது நம்ம முன்னுக்கு வந்து நிக்கிறப்ப அதை ரிமூவ் பண்ண ஆள் வேணும் நமக்கு. So Lord Ganesha does exactly that. But he removes only if you are going on the right path. If you are taking a wrong path, he will put some more obstacles until you fail and fail and fail until you give up. Because he wants you to give up. He wants you to give up because that's not your path. Okay, this one you will realize. சக்ஸஸ்னா யூ நோ இட்ஸ் நெவர் அ ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் பாத். இதுன்னு அங்கே ஒரு சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கும், இங்கே போய் பார்த்தா ஒரு சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கும், அப்புறம் மேலே பண்ண இன்னொரு சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கும். தட்ஸ் ஓகே, வி கேன் ஹேண்டில். பட் வி டோன்ட் வாண்ட் டு பி மிஸ்பிளேஸ்ட். மிஸ்பிளேஸ்டாக நிறைய பேர் இருக்கிறாங்க. யூ சி த கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஸ்ட்ரெஸ் தே கோ த்ரூ, டிப்ரெஷன் தே கோ த்ரூ இஸ் டெரிபிள். ஓகே, ஸோ ப்ரே டு லார்ட் கணேஷா. இப்போ உள்ள பாருங்க, எல்லார் வீட்லேயும் இது அவங்க வண்டியில் கூடயும் அவங்க காரில் கூடயும் கணேசரோட இமேஜ் வச்சுருப்பாங்க. அழகான கியூட்டான சின்ன இமேஜ்லாம் காடியில் வச்சுருப்பாங்க. எல்லாரும் கணேஷ் ப்ரே பண்ணிட்டு தான் அவங்க காலையில் வாழ்க்கையை தொடங்குவாங்க. இட்ஸ் குவைட் காமன். அண்ட் கணேஷா வந்துட்டு நம்ம எல்லா சமயத்திலும், இந்துவிசம் இஸ் அ ஃபேமிலி ஆஃப் ரிலிஜன்ஸ், ஆரம்பத்திலே கற்றுக் கொடுத்துருக்கேன். வி ஹவ் சைவிசம், வர்ஷிப் ஆஃப் சிவா. வி ஹவ் வைஷ்ணவிசம், வர்ஷிப் ஆஃப் லார்ட் விஷ்ணு. வி ஹவ் சக்திசம், வர்ஷிப் ஆஃப் அம்மா. And Smartism, worship of all gods, all different gods, including Hanuman. Okay, all this religion, they follow Ganesha worship. இந்த சுவாமிங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் பூஜை செய்யறதுக்கு முன்னே விநாயகர் வழிபாடு வந்து அங்கே கண்டிப்பாக நடக்கும். ஸோ Ganesha is an equalizer for all of us. Even in Japan, China, okay, Ganesha is worshipped. He got different names there. He is being worshipped. And Gurudeva has written a very beautiful book, Loving Ganesha. Loving Ganesha. The book is Loving Ganesha, Hinduism's Endearing Elephant-Faced God. A very special book, all about Lord Ganesha alone. So if you want to know more about Lord Ganesha, you can buy this book. You can buy through Himalayan Academy. Sir, padinga sir, Loving Ganesha.
Loving Ganesha is a book by Gurudeva Sivaya Subramaniya Swami that serves as a guide to understanding and worshipping Lord Ganesha. It covers Ganesha's iconography, symbols, mantras, prayers, and rituals, and is recommended for those interested in Hinduism, especially new seekers. The book aims to provide devotees with practical and spiritual insights into the elephant-faced God.
Okay, the book is Loving Ganesha. Gurudeva has also written Loving Muruga, another book, Loving Muruga. Okay, as far as Gurudeva is concerned, he has given very good literature for these Swamis in Hawaii. Literature-wise, we are world class. We got all the books, all the information, everything is there. நம்ம படிக்கணும், கற்றுக்கணும், and we must spread this to our next generation. And these books are really consistent with our beliefs, especially Malaysians, our Tamils, Hindus, consistent with our beliefs. There is no contradiction of any sort. So we have to promote this. அதுக்கு தான் இந்த வகுப்புல நம்ம ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கிறோம். Okay, lesson 26, who is Lord Ganesha, we have done. So next we go to Lord Muruga. So Kuhan, can you read Kuhan now?
Sure, sir, can, sir.
Okay,
At the entrance to Batu Caves near Kuala Lumpur stands the 140-foot tall statue of Lord Murugan holding his veil and bedecked with golden garlands. Malaysian Hindus are especially fond of Shiva's son.
Okay, so for Malaysian Hindus, you know, we are very fond of Lord Murugan. He's also known as Tamil Kadavul, Thaipusam in Batu Caves, and many places like in Penang, Sungai Petani, Kuala Selangor, so many places, Ipoh, so many places. Okay, millions of devotees they go pray Thaipusam. So Muruga is another deity. He has got this Arupadai Veedu, 6 major temples in South India, in Tamil Nadu, Palani, Swami Malai, Tiruchendur, Tirupparakundram, Tirutani, Palamudircholai. Okay, some tour groups, they do this 6 temples, Arupadai Veedu pilgrimage. So if you get a chance, you should go. And you will know more about Muruga in this today's lesson. So Muruga also சில டெம்பிள்ல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2 wives இருக்கும் அவருக்கு. Okay. Actually, his 2 Shaktis. Okay. His 2 Shaktis are there. And Muruga also in certain temples like Palani is seen single. Single. He looks like a beggar only. Okay. இவர் வந்து தண்டாயுதபாணின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Tandayudabani his name. He's got many names. Okay, who is Lord Muruga? Kuhan?
Murugan is the god of religion and yoga. He is the second son of Shiva, born of his divine mind.
Okay, born of his divine mind. Okay, அம்மாவுக்கு தான் பிறந்திருக்கிறாரு. ஆனா அந்த அம்மா அந்த சக்தி வந்து divine mind. Okay, நம்ம நேச்சர் படிச்சிருக்கோம். Lord Shiva's perfection, one of the perfection is the divine mind. Okay, divine mindல இருந்து உருவாக்கப்பட்ட ஒரு உயிர், ஒரு soul தான் Lord Muruga and also Lord Ganesha. So he is a god of religion and yoga. Basically, you see, worship of Muruga is a bit more advanced. Okay, even his temples are hilltop. He's not a simple guy. He's not like Ganesha. If you worship, you will know. To see him is not easy. Okay, and some people you see serious worshippers of Muruga, families who worship Muruga, you will see them very disciplined. Very disciplined. And there are special communities in Malaysia, who follow strictly Lord Muruga worship, and also they run temples. Okay, Murugan temples வச்சு ஓட்டுவாங்க. ஒரு community இருக்காங்க நம்ம தமிழ் சமுதாயத்துல. You see them, they do things differently. Okay, very disciplined people. Okay, carry on.
His electric power awakens spiritual wisdom to propel souls onward in their evolution to Shiva's feet.
Okay, his job is to awaken spiritual wisdom. Okay, is more of a spiritual. Lord Ganesha is more of the mind, like arts, science, maths. Okay, he makes sure you survive well. Okay, but Muruga is already into a spiritual wisdom. Okay, it is higher, slightly higher than Ganesha. Okay.
Also known as Kartikeya, Kumara, Skanda, Shanmuganada, and Subramanya.
Okay.
He is
Okay, carry on.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
He is worshipped not only by Hindus but by Buddhists as well in China, Japan, and other countries.
Okay, he is also worshipped in many places. So beautiful names. இதெல்லாம் முருகனோட பேர். முருகன், கார்த்திகேயன், குமரன், ஸ்கந்தன், சண்முகநாதன், Subramanian. Okay, so these are beautiful names of Muruga, and many people carry this name. And I'm sure you all are aware, Subramaniam is one of the most popular names in Malaysia, where in one small town you can see 2 Dr. Subramaniam clinic. Sir, Chandran sir, is that true? Maybe you have seen.
About what? About what, sir?
About Dr. Subramaniam clinic. The Subramaniam pair, so many people took that name. Not now, like maybe about 30 years ago, 20 years ago, you see Subramaniams are everywhere. Okay. Some towns you go, sir, முன்னுக்கு ஒரு டாக்டர் சுப்பிரமணியம் கிளினிக் இருக்கும், பின்னால் ஒரு டாக்டர் சுப்பிரமணியம் கிளினிக் இருக்கும். Okay, so the Subramaniams have been ruling mostly doctors and all those people. So it's a beautiful name of Lord Muruga. Okay, Kuhan is worshipped not only by Hindus, but also by Buddhists. Okay,
Majestically seated on the Manipura chakra, this red-hued god blesses mankind and strengthens our will when we rise to higher consciousness through sadhana and yoga.
Okay, he sits where? Mooladhara is Vinayagar. Okay, Murugan sits here, no, higher. Manipura chakra, which is willpower. Okay, so willpower, is needed for us to continue doing what we are doing, no matter what. Okay, only willpower will get us through in some, whether it's a business venture, studies, or whatever. Without willpower, we cannot do. Without willpower, you cannot carry kavadis. Impossible. Okay, these are willpowers. So this he is basically the god, a very spiritual god. Okay, he
brings detachment, willpower, and contentment, and his blessing strengthens our meditations. Lord Murugan carries a veil or spear representing the power to overcome darkness and ignorance.
Yes, he carries a veil. Veil or explanation, see the way, the form of the veil is sharpness of knowledge. At the tip, you see, is very sharp, sharpness of knowledge, broadness of knowledge, and depth of knowledge. So this is symbolism. Okay, veil can be connected to this. Basically, is knowledge, he is the remover of ignorance. Lord Ganesha is a remover of obstacles. But Lord Muruga is the remover of ignorance from our life. அறியாமை அகற்றுவதற்கு தான் இந்த வேல். அறியாமை எப்படி போவோம்? அறியாமை வந்து ஒரு டார்க் ரூம். எப்படி அந்த டார்க் விரட்டுறது? How do you chase away the darkness? Kuhan, how do you chase away the darkness in a room?
By turning on the light.
By turning on the light. So the light is the knowledge. Once light comes, the darkness go. You cannot fight with the darkness. You just have to turn on the light, and that is knowledge. So once we have the knowledge, darkness and ignorance will go away. Okay, so representing the power to overcome darkness and ignorance, that is the purpose of the veil, whose veil of grace dissolves the bondages of ignorance. Okay, carry on.
He is the authority behind the king. Nowadays, any government which rules the people, there to see that justice is done and peace prevails. Murugan is especially loved by Tamil Saivites, who believe he guides their culture and history.
Okay, Murugan is more of a political force. Okay, so he's behind the governments. He makes sure there is justice is done. So he has a role in that. Okay, and Murugan is especially loved by Tamil Saivites. Tamil கடவுள்னு சொல்லுவாங்க முருகனை. அதுக்கு ஒரு proof என்னன்னு சொன்னீங்கன்னா, we have this திருப்புகழ், glory to Lord Muruga, அருணகிரிநாதரோட திருப்புகழ். All the songs are to praise Lord Muruga. Okay, this is to install the worship of Lord Muruga, the bhakti towards Lord Muruga. Okay, so Murugan and Tamil people are very close. You can see that's happening in Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Singapore, India, and all over the world. Okay, where Tamil people are there, at least they will build one Murugan temple. Okay, devotees.
Devotees look to him for healing of the body and mind, and for strength to face life's challenges. He is said to love bamboo groves and hilltops, and his Vahana is the proud.
Okay, his temples are all hilltops, as I told you. கோயிலுக்கு போகிறதே நடந்து போகணும், ரொம்ப தூரம் போகணும், மலையெல்லாம் ஏறணும். அதுதான் லார்ட் முருகா. He is not by the roadside. Okay, he is very high because the willpower is needed to reach him. Okay, including our famous Batu caves. You know, if you have been, it is a challenge. காவடியை தூக்கிட்டு மேலே போறாங்கன்னு சொன்னா, that is willpower. Okay, willpower. Not 1%, 2% does it. There are hundreds of thousands people go. Okay, so they go. The only strength they have is Muruga. காலை எடுத்து வைக்க முடியாது. வழிபாடு செஞ்சவங்களுக்கு தெரியும். அடுத்த படி எடுத்து வைக்க முடியாத அளவுக்கு போயிடும் கால் கையெல்லாம். But somehow they will make it. Somehow they will make it to the top. Okay, carry on. His Vahana.
His Vahana is the proud and beautiful peacock.
Okay, see, he said proud and beautiful peacock. Okay, what an animal is this? How beautiful, how solid. But முருகன் மண்ணுக்கு வந்துட்டு அப்படியே அடக்கமா உட்காந்துருக்கோம் பாருங்க. முருகன் கோயிலெல்லாம் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா சிறகுலாம் விரிச்சுக்கிட்டு இருக்காது, எல்லாம் அடக்கமா உட்காந்துருக்கோம். So this is devotion, a form of devotion, a form of concentration. Okay, because devoted to, like a devotee, devoted to the Lord. Okay, when we connect.
When we connect with Murugan, we have to be ready to change, for he brings a dynamic energy.
Okay, see, Sadhguru is giving like a warning. When we connect with Murugan, we have to be ready to change. Ready to change. He means business. Okay, for he brings a dynamic energy. So you don't play with Murugan. Okay, you need to have the discipline. That's why Murugan worship involves a lot of dynamic things like carrying kavadi during Thaipusam. Okay, so Sadhguru says it very clearly. When we connect with Murugan, we have to be ready to change, because change will happen. Change will start to happen, but it is all to bring us higher consciousness, higher into our spiritual life. Okay,
He inspires penance, such as carrying kavadi during Thaipusam, which softens karmas and purifies the mind.
Okay, so carrying kavadis through during Thaipusam, carrying kavadis during Thaipusam, you know, this needs lots of discipline. Okay, without discipline, this cannot be done. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி 48 நாள் விரதம் எடுந்து பக்தியோட காவடிகள் எடுத்துட்டு போவாங்க மக்கள். ஈவன் திஸ் இஸ் நாட் ஈஸி. It's not easy, but people you see in Batu Caves and other temples like Ipoh and Penang, hundreds of thousands will do it every year. Okay, without fail they do it, including children's. They go, they do because of love of Muruga, and Muruga gives them the willpower. And this is our Radham, and you see devotees follow every year. This walking behind the Radham is important. Okay, it's important. This actually tells Malaysia and Malaysians that we are serious about Lord Muruga, who is in Batu Caves. Okay, carry on. Carrying such as carrying kavadi during Thaipusam, which softens karma and purifies the mind. Softens karma. Karma தவிர்க்க முடியாது. நம்ம செஞ்சது தான் நம்ம கிட்ட கண்டிப்பா வரும். நம்ம செஞ்ச நல்லது கெட்டது கண்டிப்பா திரும்ப நம்ம கிட்ட தான் வரும். அதை தவிர்க்க முடியாது. ஆனா அதை சாஃப்டன் பண்ணலாம். ஒன்று அது சாஃப்ட் ஆயிரும். The mind purifies ஆயிரும். When the mind purifies, of course we become a stronger person. We became stronger person from the time, compared to the time when the karma was made. Let's say we did the karma 10 years ago. Now we are carrying kavadis. That karma is coming back to us. We are stronger now to face the karma. The impact will be softened. Of course, it will be softened because our mind has been purified through worship, through sadhana, yoga, and everything. So we go to temple not to say no to problems. We go to temple so that problem become less impactful, and we become stronger. Once we are stronger, no worries, we can handle anything. We can handle anything. That's why worship on the spiritual path is so important, to keep our mind purified, and by which we become stronger beings. Carry on.
When Murugan's blessings come into our life, we become a better person, more kind, disciplined, and spiritual.
Yes, I told you, we become more disciplined. Look at Muruga worshippers, they are normally more disciplined. Okay. வருஷம் போயிட்டு மொட்டை போட்டுருவாங்க. Okay, you see even the workers, Indian workers from India who works in all the restaurants and companies, during Thaipusam they all will go and shave their heads. Okay, because this has been their practice. So தமிழ் கடவுள் முருகன் வந்து தமிழ் கடவுள்ன்றது ரொம்ப உண்மை. தமிழர்களுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப நெருக்கமான ஒரு கடவுள்னு கூட சொல்லலாம். Okay.
Many saints and devotees have had visions of Murugan and other gods. But more often, we just sense their presence as we feel the warm rays of the sun when our eyes are closed.
Okay, many saints, Swamigal, Rishigal, devotees, Murugan vision பார்த்திருக்கிறாங்க. And other gods also, Lord Ganesha, Lord Muruga, all people have seen, gurus have seen, saints have seen. But we can feel, we go to temple regularly, you can feel, as we feel the warm rays of the sun, we can feel their presence. I'm sure you all have had this experience at least once. Okay, அந்த ஆரதி தூக்குறப்ப கை தூக்கி நம்ம கும்பிட்றப்ப we could have felt something is coming. Okay, and if you regularly go to temple, this will be stronger, and you get closer and you become stronger, mind is purified, so we don't do unnecessary karmas. Okay, because our mind will take us on the right path. Okay, what Gurudeva says?
Gurudeva, pray to Lord Murugan to unravel the great mysteries of the universe. Pray to Lord Murugan to make you a spiritual person. Pray to Lord Murugan to release you into the arms of Lord Shiva by teaching you more about your Saivite religion.
Okay, see, pray to Lord Muruga to release you into the arms of Lord Shiva. Okay, he will release you into the arms of Lord Shiva. His job is that, slowly bring you and give you to the Lord Shiva by teaching you more about Saivite religion, so that we become a more spiritual person. Okay, becoming a more spiritual person is important. If not, the challenges in the world, okay, we will end up in so many problems. We don't lead a very happy life because problems நம்மளால சரியா பார்க்க முடியல, அதுக்கான சொல்யூஷனை தேட முடியல, அதற்கான அந்த ஸ்ட்ரென்த் இல்லை, அந்த நிபுணத்துவம் இல்லை, அதுக்கு ஒன்று வந்து கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு விளங்கிக்கிறதுக்கு. So we need this spiritual support. So our support system is very good. We have Lord Ganesha to remove the obstacles on the way, and we have Lord Muruga to give us the willpower. So I think through this worship, we will be going smoother towards Lord Shiva's holy feet. Okay, Kavadiya பத்தி பேசுவோம், because Thaipusam is coming soon, and you have to do Varadam for 48 days, which will be beginning in the mid of December. யாராவது காவடி எடுக்க பிளான் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்கன்னா we will share some information to you. Okay, Kuhan, can you read Kavadi on Thaipusam?
Kavadi on Thaipusam. Carrying a kavadi is an act of extreme devotion to the Hindu deity Lord Murugan, typically performed during the festival of Thaipusam to fulfill a vow or balance a spiritual debt. The process involves rigorous preparation and the physical act of bearing a decorated burden, which can range from a simple milk pot to an elaborate pierced altar.
Okay, so you see, Thaipusam, to fulfill a vow, ஏதாவது vow எடுத்திருப்பீங்க. ஓகே, முருகா எனக்கு ஒரு குழந்தை பிறக்கணும், குழந்தை பிறந்த பிறகு அவங்க போயிட்டு காவடி எடுப்பாங்க. or balance a spiritual debt. Okay, spiritual debt இருந்திருக்கலாம் உங்களுக்கு. Okay, you may have done something bad to yourself or to others. So to balance it, you can carry kavadis. Okay, so that you soften your karma again, so that in future things don't come your way and become an obstacle again. Okay, and disturbing your progress spiritually, mainly spiritually, also financially. And let's say, like, financially is important. If financially we are not fixed, how are we going to be spiritual? If we always worry about paying bills, how are we going to be spiritual? So finance is a necessity. It must be fixed to the best of our ability. We fix it, then we move forward. So Kavadi is it's a very good thing to balance a spiritual debt. You feel you ada hutang, spiritual hutang இருக்கு. என்னமோ நீங்க தவறா செஞ்சிருக்கீங்க. முன்ன காலத்துல ஏதோ ஏதோ ஒரு காரணத்தினால செஞ்சிருக்கிறீங்க. ஸோ காவடி எடுக்கலாம், அதை தீர்க்கலாம், அந்த கடனை திரும்ப அளிக்கலாம். Okay, carrying kavadi, if you're interested, in the 48 days preparation, okay, we will go through this. Go ahead.
Carrying Kavadi, preparation 48 days prior. Devotees begin preparing 48 days, one mandala, before the festival through intense physical and mental purification. This preparation is essential and includes dietary restrictions, abstaining from all non-vegetarian food, alcohol, and other intoxicants, typically consuming simple vegetarian meals, fruits, or milk. Physical discipline, practicing celibacy, bathing in cold water, sleeping on the floor, and refraining from cutting hair or shaving. Spiritual focus, engaging in regular prayers, chanting mantras like Om Sharavana Bhava, singing hymns, and reading holy scriptures to maintain focus on Lord Murugan.
Okay, if you're interested about Thaipusam, you can always do this. இது வரைக்கும் காவடி எடுக்காதவங்க, maybe this year you can go. Next year, I mean, next Thaipusam you can do. Let us do something different. Why not? Okay, why not? We do something different next year. செய்யறவங்க தொடர்ந்து செய்யுங்க. So this is important. The worship of Lord Muruga, okay, will bless you with lots of willpower, okay, and removes all the ignorance. So you don't ever see things in the wrong way. Cannot see. Okay, basically you cannot see. Because light போட்டா உங்களுக்கு இருள் தெரியாது. எப்படி தெரியும்? Light வந்துருச்சுன்னா இருள் காணாவே போயிடும். கம்ப்ளீட்டா காணா போயிடும். So it will be a good guidance for all of us. So we should try this. So Muruga temples are everywhere in India, in Malaysia, in Tamil Nadu, many. North India குறைவு, Tamil Nadu, South India நிறைய இருக்குது முருகன் டெம்பிள். So யார் வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கிறது போங்க, ப்ரே பண்ணுங்க. Okay. So next we'll go to questions and answers. So this week we did lesson 26 and 27, which is who is Lord Ganesha. Okay. Now சொல்லிட்டேன், Lord Ganesha are actually, although they are known as sons, but they are beyond gender. They are beyond gender. They don't have male or female. Okay, and they are all created by Lord Siva as souls, okay. And also lesson 27, who is Lord Muruga. Okay, ரெண்டு lesson நம்ம படிச்சிருக்கோம் இன்னைக்கு. Okay, உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது கேள்வி இருந்தா நீங்க கேட்கலாம். Do you have any questions or any sharing about Thaipusam or worship of Ganesha, Muruga?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Chandran sir.
Yes, sir. I remember last class, you were saying the teachings of Gurudeva, they don't follow the Puranic accounts of the creation of Ganesha by his mother. So here, what story then is used? How is his creation?
No, we
For Muruga, you have, from the divine mind
yeah.
of Siva.
No,
So what about Ganesha?
Same thing. The Swami just don't want to repeat the same thing. He doesn't want to repeat the same thing. It's both of them were actually born of his divine mind. He doesn't want to repeat the same thing there. ரெண்டுமே who is la. So he doesn't want to repeat. But both are from the divine mind. Okay, just like how he created our souls, Lord Muruga and Ganesha is created. And these are real beings. That's where Gurudeva stresses a lot. Okay, these are real beings, real souls. Okay, they're living beings. So they are helping Lord Shiva into putting things in order, especially helping souls go through their pasa, their anava, maya, and karma. கண்டிப்பா divine mind தான் சார் ரெண்டும். Uh, I see Lord Ganesha, like for example, I want to tell you, you see, he says Lord Muruga is being worshipped in China, Japan, and other countries. Same goes to Lord Ganesha, but it was not mentioned. அப்புறம் ரிப்பீட்டிங் ஆயிரும், ரெண்டு ரெண்டு லெசனும் ஒரே மாதிரி போயிடும். That's why.
I've heard of and I've seen also some statues of Ganesha in Japan, for example.
Oh yes, yes.
But I don't recall hearing or seeing
Kangitan,
anything.
they call him Kangitan, I think.
For Muruga, I don't recall, sir.
Muruga, there is Muruga also there is. These two are being worshipped in many places, but they look different. They look different. Even Ganesha looks slightly different.
Yeah, with the elephant feature, I can
It's still
see. So
there.
you get a slide on how the Oriental.
Maybe you can. Yeah, Oriental is slightly different, nah?
But do you have similar one for the Oriental Muruga?
Oriental Murugan, I didn't check. I think you can check, sir. You can look for Google Images. I hope it's available. Okay.
Right.
All right. So, for 27 lesson வரைக்கும் நம்ம வந்துட்டோம். So we have to carry on. We have to finish all 68 lessons. Okay, I'm committed to do this, and that was my prayer just now. Okay, I don't want any obstacles on the way. But I may take some days off in December because we may be traveling. Not possible for me to run the class, but the class we are committed to finish all the 68 lessons. Okay, முடிச்சிட்டோமா? Then we'll discuss what we can do next. Okay, how we want to learn. Okay, and what you all want to do. We can discuss that. Okay, முதல் இந்த புக்கை வந்து படிச்சு முடிச்சிருவோம் நம்ம. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, the story of Kartikeya. He was raised by the Kartikeya maidens, the Pleiades, the star system.
Okay.
Is that accepted by Gurudeva? His name Kartikeya sounds that he's originating from the 7 or 6 maidens in the Kartikeya Nachatram.
Yes. But that is part of the Puranas, right? Kanda Purana.
Yes.
Kanda Purana. So Gurudeva always made it clear because we don't want to dwell in Puranas. So we bring in stories, then it will be, sometime it will backfire us, you know. There's so much violence. So Muruga also did a lot of violence. Then we cannot teach Saivism, non-violence, all, you know. So we want to keep certain things away. People who are interested can go into it. Okay, can go learn, no problem. Okay, so you see, they are teaching Hinduism in America, you know. So the need is different. Okay, and புராணம்னா இருக்கு, சினிமால இருக்கு, கதைகள் இருக்கு, எல்லாரும் ஆலயங்களும் புராணம் சொல்லிட்டு தான் இருக்கிறாங்க. But we want a proper teaching like what we are doing, a catechism. Who is Lord Muruga? யாருமே கற்றுக் கொடுத்ததில்ல சார். ஓகே, நான் கேட்டதே இல்லை இது. Who is Lord Muruga? Who is Lord Ganesha? கற்றுக் கொடுத்தது. This is how we want to learn, so that our next generation will be able to answer to their non-Hindu friends. They can discuss, answer, and they will be proud of their religion because they are not simply following something. Okay, that's the idea, sir.
Right.
Okay.
And
yes, sir.
The talk about Muruga and Ganesha being souls. I understand in some Saivite teachings, they are not considered souls. They are considered as one with the Lord. Same, non-separate, no?
Okay. அது சில சம்பிரதாயத்தில் அப்படி நம்புறாங்க சார். But in our teaching, we say they are separate beings. They are beings living in Sivaloka.
Okay, how about then Sakti?
Shakti? Shakti is actually both is one. This is why we struggle the most.
Yes.
The Siva's energy is Shakti. So these two actually one only. But the Aman worship became so popular because people started worshiping that part of Siva. But otherwise, it's one only. We don't see her separate. Okay.
All right. So only for Sakti is not a soul by itself.
Yeah. It is Siva. அர்த்தநாரீஸ்வரன் ஒரு உருவம் இருக்கு பாருங்க, பாதி ஃபீமேல் பாதி மேல். ஸோ அதில் வந்து சக்திக்கு இடம் கொடுத்தாச்சு. ஷீ காட் அ உருவம், ஷீ காட் ஃபார்ம், ஃபீமேல் ஃபார்ம், பட் இட் இஸ் given as one, not two separate gods. In
Right.
Saivism, sir, in Saivism. You go and study Shaktism, a different story. In Vaishnavism, it could be different.
It's just that in, like you say, we have temples for Aman and Sakti, but usually devotees treat them as separate deities.
Yes, yes. They are very fond of it also, especially the women. They are very fond of decorating her with saris, They are very fond of the matter is Bhakti Valaranda Seri, sir. But philosophically, they are only one.
Right.
Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you for everyone. Okay. I'll see you guys next week. Elthukku vanakkam, nandri. Okay. We will see you next week. All take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.